Welcome back to the Motley Crew Week 3 recap. Uh, I'm going to start this show off with saying there's only three teams that are 3 and 0, and we'll get to the recap in just a second. Myself, not a shocker. I'm 3 and 0. I don't know who's shocked by it. Nobody. Some people are good at fantasy, and others are not good at fantasy. I, however, seem to be pretty good, and so is son of a Beck, 3 and 0, and then Pack Full of Love, also 3 and 0. And then the rest of you, then we only have two people with winning records. Run Achan and Little Penix, and you guys have winning records, and the rest of you don't. It's a little sad for some of you because we're only 3 weeks into the fantasy season, and some of you would like to have better records, but that's just not how it shakes out. Just mathematics here tell me that we can't all be winners, but three of us are 3 and 0, and I personally am not shocked by Mixon to Kittle my Chubb. So Mixon to Kittle this week pulls out a victory versus I Chase 147 116. Is anybody shocked by it? No, not particularly. Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in football. Some people could argue and said Derrick Henry, but he fumbles every week, so that's probably not good. Michael Pittman Jr. came up big for me. Cooper Kupp he scored less than he was supposed to. But to be honest, I didn't really have anybody on my bench who did anything better than they were supposed to. So I could have put Kareem Hunt in somewhere. And that would have gave me 2 extra points, but that wasn't needed. 147, 116. That's a bad deal. You have to go to school today and tell people that you're not good at fantasy. You're officially 1 and 2 on the year. I, however, am undefeated. Next is Jaden Savis versus Pack Full of Love. Predictions this week told me that I'm 2 for 2 right now when I projected Pack Full of Love on this particular game. Lamar Jackson somehow scored more points than he should have. I think he got sacked 7 times, I believe, so that's a little wild. Christian McCaffrey apparently turned into regular Christian McCaffrey. Those are just some various points here. Where'd you go wrong on your side, Jaden Savis? To be honest, I think you went wrong during draft day. Just eyeballing this thing. Drake London's terrible. Why do I know that? Because I have him in a few fantasy leagues, and he sucks. And I don't even know if I'm going to trade him. I may drop him just out of humor because in my ESPN fantasy leagues, I'm 3 and 0 on the year in all 3 leagues. Some people got it, some people don't. Jaden Savis, you haven't won a game. I'm going to get with you about setting your lineup this week as I feel pretty bad. Just looking at your lineup, David Montgomery scored a lot of points. Cam Scatabo scored a lot of points. Jake Ferguson scored a lot of points. Basically, you could have won this game by 60 points, and it didn't happen. No offense. You're still undefeated, Pack Full of Love. Next, we have Bundle Ruski versus Run Achan. This one, this is a tight race. It was 115 to 108. I, however, did not project this one. So thank you for not doing your job, Bundle Ruski. You really blew it for me. Now I have a loss this week. Projections-wise, I'm 2 and 1. I will start to not doubt Seth. Turns out he's probably pretty good at fantasy. He did draft Baker Mayfield, which that's weird. Also, for the Chargers, I think Amarion Hampton, I think he rolls this year. He has no competitors. What's his face? Harris. I think he's going to have to remove his Achilles tendon from his body because it doesn't work apparently. So you did pull this one out. Good for you on the week. You are 2 and 1, and Bundle Ruski 1 and 2. Skynet. For somebody who I thought had all the answers, let's don't doubt the Hager boys unless it's the very first game that we had talked about. The Hager boys, you guys are 2 and 1 as a family this week. That's good. This is good. So Little Penix pulled it out 107 to 92. Also didn't pick that. And I don't know what Skynet's doing. There must be a malware problem around there, and it's not seeming to go your way right now with a losing record. That puts me 2 and 2. 2 people didn't do their jobs, but then again, maybe I didn't do my job, which would be rare or random. It's not random. It's very rare that that would happen, but the Hagers got something going. Maybe they are the ones responsible for the malware in your system. Skynet, you fall to 1-2. Little Pix 2-1. Good for you. So to be honest, the guys I projected to lose maybe 2 weeks in a row, they have winning records, and you do not, Skynet. So next we have Son of a Beck versus Young Ho. Pulls it out 127-98. See, he did his job. I projected that. You are also 3-0. Welcome to the undefeated club. Feels real nice. What sucks is when you have a losing record. Young Ho, you're 0-3, by the way. It's not good. This is not good. You know, for a kid, I feel like it's going to be an MMA champion one day. You're not there yet because you're still a kid. You probably will be an MMA champion, but I hope that you study up better in MMA than you do Young Ho because you are 0-3, and that's not good. 127.98. You pull it out 3-0. Good for you. Hey, welcome to the winner's circle. As I said, I did project that one. That would put me at 500 on my picks this week. And then I believe I took Kick and Bass as I should have, 157-108. Big week. Where did you go? Jalen Hurts, he pushed him his way to victory. Genty, as I always state, he's not good. And I believe his numbers speak for it as he has fallen less than his projections every week. Did he 1 week? I don't remember. I'm going to go with it. Thanks for putting me in the winner's bracket. Kick and Bass. Oh, excuse me. You got your first win. See, I did call that this week. I was a believer in you. I knew you had it, and you didn't just barely get it. You were the league high total at 157. So congratulations. Not welcome to the Winners Club yet, but welcome to the Winners Club this week. Amazing win for you. You know, solid draft you had, and that's what puts you over the edge there at 157-108 to Master Bates. Come on, Master of Bates. So Liam, come on, let's do better. You're 1-2. It's got to hurt. People are probably talking about it at school. So let's just do better for yourself in the future. And, you know, I'll see what happens during my week 4 predictions. This could be your week. This could be the week you get 500. Harrison, this could be the week you get 500. We'll just look at it when the time comes. But I appreciate it, everybody. You guys have a good day. For those of you that aren't where you need to be or want to be, you know, just do better with your life.